So, where we last left our heroes. Having rescued Raynor and the mysterious mute girl, our party members traveled back to the cove in order to find some rest and recuperation for both themselves and for their dear friend Raynor. Bringing him to Granny's shop, they discovered that he had in fact been poisoned, and that one of the only cures available that Granny could think of was the blue flowers she had asked the party to gather last time, which they forgot to do.
Mm-hmm.
Having briefly spoken with Shepard to get an understanding of what exactly had happened out at the outpost, the party then, or Shepard, should I say, decided that it called for a celebration, for a bit of a victory for once, having finally been able to return Raynor. That evening was a wonderful, wonderful party. Some of us danced, Ollie some more than others. A few games that were had, and more or less just a night of relaxation, the first in many since the party had actually arrived on Shipwreck Island. But those celebrations were dashed as, in the morning, a call rang out that a body had been found. Venturing to that area, the party discovered that it was in fact Almerac, the kindly tinkerer who had finally met his fate. Much speculation was had, many pointing fingers at the young girl, as Raynor had warned them just before passing out to be careful of her. The party then spent little time waste in going to collect the blue flowers. The blue flowers were promptly collected with a bit of wit and strategy on behalf of Alara and the party's rogue Eli. Traveling back, they discovered that an execution was set to take place, with Skye manning the stage with the young girl in her arms. A confrontation occurred where Alara attempted to physically attack Skye, causing her wrist to be broken.
Ouch.
Tempers raged on for quite some time until suddenly Granny May and Alcor brought Raynor, a now conscious Raynor, out to the commotion. It is there they discovered that he was not talking about the young girl, and that in fact he was talking about Skye, who seemed to have betrayed the cove. Suddenly she thrusted a sword through Shepard, causing him to fall to the ground dead. Pointing her sword towards the crowd, she warned them that she had had enough and had made a pact with the pirates in return for selling out the members of the cove. And so, our story now continues. Holding her sword outward in an aggressive manner, Skye points to the entire crowd. You are now all coming with us. She looks down to the party members. As you can see, you are vastly outnumbered. Throw down your weapons and surrender.
He is not wrong. I'm putting down my weapon.
How many are there? Just curious. Just curious.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
15.
15. From what you can see with all of the commotion going on, there's probably at least a good 30 to 40 pirates in and around the area. Now, herding you all directly into a large grouping.
I don't think we could take on this many people.
I will drop both of my short swords, but like with a little attitude. I
Okay.
just want to look at her and then drop them, so she knows
Give
I'm
a-
not impressed.
Give a little stink eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will drop it too.
Yeah. You already broke my weapon.
I'll drop my daggers.
Okay.
I will drop my bamboo quarterstaff, thinking that if I try to do anything or run, that they'll hurt other people. So I'll just lay it down.
Okay. A few pirates begin to gather the weapons, loading them up onto carts. You now see that they seem to be tying and shackling members of the cove up. You can see Raynor being forcefully stuffed back into a similar carriage that you had found him in, a large barred cart or makeshift cell on the back of one of the carts. A few pirates approach you all and begin to essentially frisk you to ensure that all weapons have been found.
Did they
Any
take
remaining-
my staff?
They do take your staff.
Damn it.
They continue to search you over, removing all but your clothes, including star maps, including darts, including the switchy belt.
Bottles.
I
Damn
keep
it.
if my jewelry is underneath my clothes, I keep that.
Yeah, they don't seem to pay too much attention to the jewelry at this point. That to which is visible, they do remove. Your rings are being removed, any bracelets that you have. However, your necklace tucked into your shirt, they don't seem to discover.
So I took all my hammer, my crowbar.
It's just bitter. The player is bitter.
They took all of that?
They shook you like a
Everything-
cartoon upside down, just shaking things out of you.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, a hulking
Aw.
pirate actually picks Eli up and shakes him a little bit as you
Damn
see little
it.
tools and whatnot. Make
Try to
a
s- Ooh,
make
okay.
a stealth check for me, Eli.
Okay. Because I had a dagger that I definitely did not toss. 21.
21. Luckily for you, they do not find your thieves' tools.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tricks, unfortunately, they do take the bottle and the satchel that's attached to your side as well.
Shit. I was more shocked than you were.
I was like,
When he said everything that I could see, I kind of assumed that I counted.
Benefit of traveling light, you don't have to worry about losing things.
Yeah.
My bone necklace? I guess so.
Oh, you just got
If it is-
that.
If it is visible, they have most likely taken it. Actually, a bone necklace. No, you're in luck. They look at it, they kind of inspect it for a minute, trying to determine the overall worth of it. Seeing it as more of a macaroni necklace, they kind of leave it alone for the time being.
Yes.
So, as they collect all of your items and weapons, they begin to shackle you in metal shackles as they start escorting you towards the wagons with the makeshift cells upon them. As Sky kind of watches over the entire occurrence, Granny May, who is being shoved along, stops for a moment and says, Sky, please, if you'll just listen to reason for one moment, lass, I'm sure this is all a big misunderstanding. We can figure this out. Sky walks over to her with a smirk of satisfaction on her face and says, "Well, now, Granny May, an old thing like you, I wouldn't worry too much. I'm sure you won't be brought into the army like some of our members. No, they will most likely promptly sell you into slavery. Apparently Sky is so excited she's having problems and stuttering.
I start
What?
laughing.
Granny May looks to her and says, "Sky, I've known you for a while now. I don't know why you do this, but please at least tell me you have some regret for Amrak and our friend Shepard." Sky spits on the ground and says, "Good riddance to both of them." Granny lets out a big sigh and leans back for a moment before wham! Head butting Sky directly in the mouth, causing her lip to split open bloody.
Yas.
Sky wipes away the blood. "Looks like you have a little bit of fight left in you, old lady." Granny May looks back and says, "Aye, and I'll whoop your ass if you take me out of the shackles." Sky
I felt
smiles once
shamed now
again.
that I didn't fight back.
Sky then motions towards one of the pirates. "Put her on. We'll find something to do with her, I'm sure." Loading Granny May into the back, the cove is now all but vacant, as they have now loaded up on multiple carts the remaining survivors of the cove, leaving both Almarak and Shepard's body there to lie in the sun for now until eternity. The road beyond that is a long and dark one.
Are there
Not
like
much.
people escorting us, like next to me?
What do you mean? Like beside the caravan?
Are we like piled into the caravan and people are walking beside us, or are
Yes.
they in there
Yeah.
with us?
No, the cells are confined to the prisoners, where the pirates and whatnot are either riding along the mounts of giant spiders or just simply walking.
So can I like see out?
Yep.
Can they see me?
Yes.
I would like to try and talk to one of them. Hey, through the bars. Hey, you!
What you wanting?
Shh, keep your voice down. What? How much is she paying you?
How much is you paying me?
Why are you here? Why are you doing this?
This is what Talia's ordered us to do then.
What? Do you need money? What do you need in your life?
I don't need nothing. I got my rum. I got my loot.
Okay, your loot
really
and
ain't.
rum. What if I told you that I have more loot and rum? More than you've ever seen.
I don't think you have enough more loot or rum than our good Captain Talia. Yeah, we got more than enough there.
Where do you think she gets it from?
Well, she gets it from us when we steal it from some of the other shipwrecks.
No, her special stash. She gets that from us. The stash that she doesn't share with you guys.
Captain Talia don't have no special stash.
Oh, I guess she didn't tell you then. Well, she wouldn't tell a minion like you, I guess.
What do you mean, a minion like me?
Well,
I'm one of the
I mean-
top pirates, I am.
Well, the fact that you don't know that she has a secret stash, that just shows that she doesn't trust you.
Make a deception check for me, please.
Uh-oh. That's actually okay. That's 17.
I don't know about that. Hey, Willis, you ever hear about Talia having her own stash of rum? No, I never heard about anything like that. And what do you mean your own private stash? I mean, this one over here saying that she's got a special stash of rum and that,
Shh,
what?
keep
What?
it down. Keep it down. You can't tell everyone.
Why not?
Because then it won't be a stash just for you. You'll have to share it with everyone who knows.
Of course I'm going to share it with everyone I know. It's a special stash, of course.
Okay, well, if that's what you want, then that's fine.
Yeah, Willis, what do you know about this special stash then?
Are these generous
like-
pirates?
You mean like a mustache? Is you talking about a mustache? No, stash of rum and gold. Oh yeah, I'm sure Talia would have that, but you know, she gives us all the rum and gold that we want, so I don't know what the special stash is all about. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, she gives us all the stuff we need. We just ask for more rum and she'll give us more rum.
Yeah, but is it special rum? Don't
Yeah, it
you
gets
want
us
to try
drunk.
that? Don't you want to try special rum, though?
Just get us drunker? What's so special about this rum?
Well, it's magical. And it has magical effects. It, depending on what you want, it makes you either super strong or super smart.
Definitely make another deception check.
Oh, okay. Also, Lara looks back and says, "Thanks for the support, group."
I don't want to interrupt you. You're doing so well.
Where's that rum? I want some.
Ooh,
I know, right?
that's that is an 18.
Ooh.
An 18.
Yeah, 18.
Wow.
Where is this rum you keep talking about? And how come if you sell it to Talia, she told us to come get you as prisoners?
Mhm. Well, that's a very good question. But here's the thing. I can't tell you where it is because what I want to do is trade you for it. I'll give you everything I have, but you need to find a way to let me and my companions go. Or just some of us. Just some of us. How about just one? Just one or two.
I don't know what kind of rum you have, lady, but it
Special
sure as hell doesn't beat dying. Talia would have my head in a heartbeat. I had
but
enough of
we
you on
protect
that.
you.
Was-
We
Yeah,
protect you.
from where? Inside of that cage with your dangly wrist and no weapons? Yeah, that's a good one. Well, if she wants to let her out, she's gonna give us some special rum. Oh yeah, go ahead and do that. I'm sure Talia would love that. Your head would be on a stick before you knew it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Shut up, you.
You wouldn't notice one of us gone, though. She
He
doesn't even know
smashes
how
a
many
club
of
against
us.
the bars of the carriage. I told you to shut up, unless you want another one of them broken wrists there.
Fine. I'm just saying you're missing out. Your choice. You'll regret it.
Well, I'm sure I'll find it after you're all dead.
You'll
Or
never
whatever
find
the
it
hell
without
they
us
have
alive.
planned to do. Well, I guess I'll just have to drink me regular rum that just gets me drunk rather than my super-powered, super smart rum. And he begins to walk on further.
Damn it. I'll just sit down inside the carriage and cross my arms. Or I guess I can't really. I'll cross my legs and sit down and just sigh and say, damn it.
It was a really good try.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sorry, guys.
I will walk to Elara and take her hand, and I will cast Cure Wounds on it.
Thank you. How does it
Okay.
feel? Does it
I
feel
don't
not
know.
broken?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Okay.
Um,
12 points. I
It's
cannot do
exciting.
more.
That's
so
totally-
increase by 12 points, and Alcor, if you can go ahead and make a medicine check for me, please. Either medicine or arcana, one of the two.
That's 16.
16. The as you put your hands over top of Alara's wrist, a very light, almost starlight glow begins to emanate directly over where the limp wrist sits. As you do, Alara, you feel a bit of tension within your wrist, almost like it had been cramping for a short time. And as you do, you kind of move your wrist about. Seemingly, the bone has been broken. Or the bone has been healed. The broken bone has healed.
It's like
Been a long
even
day.
more.
Yeah. He broke it even further.
I'm like, I hit you for 12. Break it too.
Harry Potter when he tries to fix his wrist.
Oh, that's what I
He
was just
removed all the
thinking.
bones.
Like,
Dang it, I should have thought of that. Dang it.
I'll just say thank you, and I won't say anything else for the first time in my life.
okay, I want to look around and I want to see if anybody would be able to hear me. Like, not anyone outside of my party before I
Okay.
speak.
Make a perception check for me, please.
That's not great. 7.
7.
Sitting in the middle, everybody's too tall.
Well, you speaking within a normal voice, the other individuals that seem to be in the cart with you would most likely be able to hear whatever that you're talking about is. There does seem to be a few guards just kind of patrolling alongside, although they don't seem to be paying too much attention, occasionally looking in. But perhaps with a little bit of stealthy maneuvering, you might be able to commune with your members.
Okay. I want to, like, get their attention and, like, nudge whoever's around me. And then I would... I'm forgetting how to speak Pig Latin. I have hey. I may he say Ulte.
Eli, are you okay? Do you need some healing? Did you hit your head?
Right, yesterday.
I have my thieves' tools.
Okay.
Should I use them now or later?
How about now?
But then, don't you think they'll, like, check
If we
us?
get caught.
Yeah. I'm
Like
wondering
they're all around us, right? Are there some
Exactly.
behind the carriage where the door is?
Yeah, this is a pretty standard caravan. There's probably about 4 or 5 wagons that are traveling along. Beside all of them, you have pirates on single mounts. You also have quite a few just walking alongside. It's pretty covered.
I feel like when they leave us unsupervised, or like at night or something, if we live that long.
Oh my god. I think we should
Just wait to get to
Wait.
where we're going.
Well-
unless like somebody I can't do any magic because my my staff is gone right now. So I don't have a focus because I didn't take it off my freaking staff in time.
Well, my only thing is that I would only be able to probably within this time get myself out, and that's not going to help anybody except for me.
Gotta look out for number one sometimes.
Just okay.
It might. Maybe you can. I don't know what it looks like where we're going, so I'm not sure. I don't know what's best. If we should stick together or get you out.
Is there a pirate around?
Just one? No.
Can I yell to a pirate?
Sure, yeah.
I want to yell at the whatever one is closest and say, "Hey, where are you taking us?"
Well, I guess that's something I can share with you now. We're taking you to the encampment, taking you out north to see Captain Talia and that weird little creature thing. Maybe Martu, Miss, something like that. Real creepy old guy, kind of gross.
Yeah, Matu. We're familiar. Well, is it a long journey? I'm just wondering because I have to pee.
Well, you can always pee out the side.
I'm not a barbarian. I have manners. So you said not too long? Oh, I guess I will hold it. Thank you for the information.
You could always aim at the pirate.
Right in the eye.
Just don't aim it into the wind, am I right?
Okay. So I will stop talking to the pirate, and then I will just like give the group a nod so they know like I'm gonna sit tight because if we're almost there, that doesn't give me a lot of time.
Is this standing room only, or are we able to sit?
It's relatively cramped, but for the most part, everybody's now begun to sit down. You've probably been traveling for, we'll say probably about 2 or 3 hours at this point, where most people are kind of just sitting, some cross-legged, some with their knees up to their chins, a couple standing, holding onto the bars.
Can I just open up my shirt and look at my necklace? Like, you know, like
Sure.
Does it look different or anything alarming that I would find alarming?
No, it's pretty much just doing its thing.
Okay.
Hanging in
I
there.
breathe a sigh of relief. Whew. Okay.
So, you guys continue to travel for quite a few more hours, up to the point of where the sun is now beginning to set. As the sun begins to dip down below the horizon, and the familiar pinks and purples and oranges hues that are only seen in the night sky when the stars are just about to come out, you begin to go up a bit of an incline. And as you look out forward, you now see at the top of a relatively plateaued cliff top on the edge of the island itself sits a relatively large keep. There's some billowing smoke coming, just starting out in terms of campfires that go for the night. There's a few pirates out front that seem to be lighting a few standing torches. And as you do, you can see just off in the distance the large black sails of a large vessel seemingly ported very close to the keep. You continue to make your way inward. Large wooden doors begin to open up as the caravan continues to move in forward. As you do, you can now see that there are more individuals throughout the main opening or the main entrance of the keep. A few hooded, robed figures that seem to scutter about. A couple pirates. And as they escort you in, they begin to slow, and as they do, each detach the carts from their mounts, leading the mounts off to another section and leaving the carts there in the middle of the opening. You can hear some commotion as individuals call out, making everyone aware of your arrival. As you hear all of this, you look to see out of what looks to be maybe the main eating hall or some kind of shared accommodation space. 3 individuals walk out. One you recognized as the disgusting and vile creature known as Matu. Beside him, one of the most beautiful women you've ever seen. Long, dark red hair, wearing a black captain's hat. Bit of a billowed shirt, as well as some leather pants. And this is not appropriate music for the moment that we're at right now.
Thinking that.
Sounds like we're at a carnival.
We're all gonna die.
It's fine. It's fine.
Somebody would have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Sunk on her hips, you see 2 beautiful rapiers, the likes to which you've never really seen before. That type of artistry combined with metalwork. And just beside her, a towering figure, shaved bald head, with what looks to be a skull painted on his face. The woman speaks up. Well done, my boys. Looks like you've been able to procure exactly what we're looking for. You've kept up your end of the bargain, Sky. Well done. Not too bad, I gotta say, for deception speaking. Sky looks back and says, Yes, of course, Captain Talia. As long as you don't remember or don't forget our deal. I'd be happy to oblige to turn them all over to you. Well, but of course, I'm sure we can make do with what we have here. What do you think, Lord Kahbathi? These will do just fine. He begins to walk over to the carts, beginning to inspect each individual that's within there. Yes, these will do just fine. Lord Kahbathi, these are the ones that I was telling you about. And Matu begins to point at your cart. These are the ones that ambush me in my hut.
What's up, Matu?
Yes, I am
Alara's
well.
waving with her hands and cuffs.
Such strange ones you are.
We're
But
strange.
they are very powerful, Kahbathi. They will do well in your army.
Your hair's looking really nice today, Matu.
Kahbathi walks up. His domineering appearance and demeanor, slightly intimidating. Silence. Is what Matu says true? You are the ones that were able to defeat him?
Yes, we are the strong ones.
Very well then. They shall do nicely, and they will be the first.
Ooh.
But all of you need not worry. You will all be joining my family shortly.
Just a quick question. Sorry.
As you speak up, Kahbathi holds out his hand for a brief moment.
Mm-hmm.
Your air is taken away from you as you begin to cough up water, as if water is temporarily filling your lungs, making it next to impossible for you to breathe, let alone talk. Not
That
much to
sucks.
say now.
I give him a frowny look while I'm coughing up water. In my head, I'm thinking, obviously, the fuck not.
He surveys the area a bit more. Yes, this will all do nicely. Talia speaks up. Wait, what do you mean all? As I said, my words do not need any more introspecting. They do not need any more explaining. Now you must wait, Kahbathi. We had an agreement. Men and warriors, they're fine. We made a deal. No women, no children. That is my rule. Insolent
I think I'm
captain.
coughing up water right now. A lot more questions.
Seems a little sexist.
You seem to forget, Talia. We've been at this for quite some time. You've failed me on many occasions. I've asked repeatedly for those who might be strong enough to undergo the transformation. You bring me weaklings. You bring me nothing. And so we will go with a new tactic. We will go with mass rather than selective. No, that was not our agreement, Kahbathi. That's Lord Kahbathi to you, pirate. Yes, well, nothing to do with you, Stumpy, but the big people are having a conversation. Kahbathi, we had an agreement. Are you reneging on your agreement? Well, perhaps I am. There's nothing for you to do about it. You and I both know that. Talia looks at him with a bit of frustration. You can see just a slight bit of rage within her eyes. She takes a deep breath once more, looks down for a moment before walking towards your cart. Matu, you said these were the ones who outwitted you, did you not? Yes, these are the strong warriors. Ambush me in my hut. Interesting. Talia then gives a subtle look directly towards Eli, making very subtle eye contact with him for a moment, as she leans her hands up against the carriage.
I will... Oh, never mind.
Go ahead.
I will move closer to where she is, but not... I want to do it while somebody else is talking, like while the attention is focused elsewhere. Do I have to make a perception check?
Well, am I still coughing up water? Am I dying or what's happening?
No, you're starting to recover at this point.
Okay.
Yelling at her.
Well, I'm surprised that warriors like yourselves are here on this island. Well, she looks up towards a specific window at the keep and looks back. It seems you all have everything under control here, Kahbathi and Matu. I guess it's time for me to take my leave, where I will spend my night drinking rum, alone, in my chambers. She looks towards her pirates. I wish to remain alone this evening, not to be disturbed by any of you, including you two. Of course, a woman needs her beauty sleep. She looks back and makes eye contact once again with Eli before turning.
I'm hoping to have moved a little closer to the front. Can I be like holding the bars? Like
Yep.
I want to pretend that I'm starting to get afraid and I'm trying to like, I'm feeling panicked when really I see what she's doing and I want to be close to the bars.
Okay. You will say that you've walked up to the bars in a bit of a panic, but do me a favor and make a performance check for me.
Oh, so it's not terrible. 11. It's pretty terrible.
Okay. Where your acting skills are not up to par too much, it doesn't take much. There's too much going on for anyone to notice you whether you're faking your panic or not. But you have made your way up to the bars, and you are now face to face with Talia.
Okay, I want to just look back at her.
The most intense stare.
She gives a bit of a smirk, and then glances up towards the window again, and then back towards you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll take my leave for the evening then. And she turns and walks away.
Bye, Talia.
Oh my god.
The pirate that you had been talking with before smashes onto the gate again and says, "Hey, shut up! She's
Told you she was friends.
Yeah,
Told
well,
you we
she's
were
going
friends.
to drink her special wine now, or rum, or whatever the hell it is."
Yeah, without you.
Kahbathi looks down towards Matu. Make sure these ones are ready for the ritual tomorrow morning. As Kahbathi turns and begins to leave. Matu as well now turns and follows behind. Other than a few cult members and pirates that seem to be scattered about throughout the compound, it seems that they are just leaving you there for the evening.
In the carriage?
In the carriages.
Might be the good time to do your thing.
Yeah. Are there any other prisoners in the carriage with us, or are we just together?
I would say there's about 5 carriages altogether, so there might be 1 or 2 individuals that are in there with you. Most likely
Okay.
individuals from the cove that you probably may have met slightly or talked to during one of the celebrations, but no one of importance.
Okay. I will take a look around to see that I'm not being observed, and then I will try to use my thieves' tools to pick my lock.
Okay. So you're going to okay. Looking around, you can see that the compound is still relatively busy at this point. There's individuals moving to and fro, bringing supplies, offloading some things from the cart into somewhere behind closed doors that you can't make out from here. It's still a relatively busy square at this point.
So I want to hide behind some people. I'm very small, so I feel like if people were to just stand around me, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get out. That's why I would rather start, unless you guys think that we should wait.
Maybe we
Could
should
wait
wait
later.
till night.
Okay.
Yeah, because didn't she say to people not to bug her at night? So
yeah,
maybe
she did say that.
we wait till everybody's sleeping too. Then
Okay.
Did we see Talia make eye contact with Eli?
oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. Do we know that? That's a good question.
Flash, look at the window.
You
Don't
did
get to
see her. You did see her look up at the window. No, you did not. You did not see the subtle look that you saw her look within the cage, but you did not see that she made direct eye contact with Eli.
Hey, Eli,
Mm-hmm.
are you okay? You seemed a little jostled there, and I just wanted to make sure that you were okay, because I know this can be pretty scary.
No, I'm great. I'm gonna bust us out of here. I think she wants us to go through that window.
The window over
What is
there.
a wall?
Yeah.
Oh. What do you? I mean, she was very, very pretty. What do you think she wants?
I think that she wants to get back at Kahbathi and Matu for not holding up their end of the deal.
Hmm.
Did seem
I
to
think
be
sh-
some type of anger there.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like she could be a friend.
I'm hoping so. That or we're walking straight into a trap.
Maybe she fancies you.
I doubt that. I think I'm like probably 4 to 6 feet too short for her.
Everybody has
I'm
some
also-
fetishes.
I'm also not offended because she's like a pirate criminal. So-
She sounds
Okay.
like your type, Eli.
Let's focus. Let's focus.
All right.
Yeah, what is with this group? Dear God.
Oh, damn.
Any way we can get an advantage, all right?
Yeah. Clearly.
I mean, if
What
that's
if,
what I gotta do.
Love is love,
What are you
Eli.
gonna do?
And I support it.
They don't call him tripod for nothing.
Wow. No
Oh
comment.
boy.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting for everyone to go to sleep,
Move
and
along.
then I'm gonna try to get myself out and then get everybody else out, and then we have to figure out how the hell we're gonna get to the window.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
I will take a short rest to recuperate one of my white shape, and I will also use this to recreate my start map so that I can use it as a spell focus.
Okay.
Damn it. Don't say that. Don't say that out loud.
Putting my hands like this and just casting Rachel for an hour.
Of course he can. Of course he can just create his own freaking spell focus out of shit, out of nothing.
I already have the list for which I don't need the spell focus for in case it doesn't work.
Mhm.
Someone gives me 5 gold, I can make a mace.
I don't have
Did you
money
say that
anymore.
out loud?
They took it away.
Oh, did
Oh yeah.
they take our money? I'm guessing they're
Oh, yeah.
pirates. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, as the night continues onward, takes another hour, maybe hour and a half or so before the pirates are able to clear off all the items, storing them somewhere.
That's you.
Thanks. Sorry.
Was that in game or out of game? No,
Both.
just kidding.
It's both.
So, as you do, as the night stretches onward, the square seems to die down a little bit. You occasionally see a few pirates kind of coming and going with jugs of some kind of ale or mead as they kind of stumble along outside of what looks to be the main hall area. It seems like there's not too many individuals longer in the square.
Okay. I
Sorry,
will
wait,
try-
did you-
Oops.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Did you say we saw where they put all their stuff? You said
No,
took it and
they all took it towards the main hall. But after going through the doors, you're not sure where they ended up from there.
Gotcha.
Okay, so before I do this, guys, say I get all of us out. What is the plan after Is there any way that we can get to that window?
Yes.
Can I?
I can.
Well, okay. All right. I will like position myself kind of behind people.
I'm
If
gonna
you guys
stretch
could,
my
like-
wings out to kind
There
of
you
like
go.
give it shelter, kind of block it out a little bit here.
Trix can turn into
Um,
any animal she wants to.
I
think.
will attempt to undo my shackles using my thieves'
Okay.
tools.
All right. Make a roll with your thieves' tools, which means roll a d20 and then add your proficiency modifier to it.
Where is my proficiency modifier?
Your proficiency modifier is 2. It should be at the top of your screen somewhere.
Oh,
Between charisma and speed.
well, that is going to be a 7.
A 7. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Well, because I rolled a 5 and my proficiency is 2.
Oh, wouldn't you add
I
your
figure
sleight of hand to
dex.
that?
Okay, so I'm adding sleight of hand?
Oh, I don't. That's a DM call, I guess. Sorry.
Or dexterity.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'll go
Nice.
ahead and allow you to add your sleight of hand because it is specific to the shackles on your wrists right now.
Okay, in that case, that is going to be 14.
14. Okay, so it takes you a bit of time, more so than what you thought it would, but you seemingly are able to release the shackles.
Okay. I would like to quietly place them on the floor and then try to unlock. Who's next? Who wants to go next?
Put my arms out.
Okay. Pavo. So you can screen the rest of us once I have you unshackled.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to roll again? Can we just assume?
So are you attempting to release everyone?
Yeah, I think I should. Or is that?
Okay.
Well, he's asking me, so now I'm nervous.
I'm just asking.
Oh God.
I'm still trying to get myself as
I think-
big as possible to obscure views inside the cage.
You should start with the people who can actually. Well, I'm sure there's a way that Talia got up to that window, so never mind.
I mean, I don't. I feel like I should unlock people because the other option is just what I figure out how to go talk to her myself, and then I can't communicate with you guys, or we split the group.
Yes, we can communicate. No problem. Just have to hurry up. We have an hour.
What do you mean?
You'll see once you get out.
So you think that I should go by myself?
I think if everybody leaves the cell, they will notice.
Oh
Not all of
God.
us should go. I don't know if you should go by yourself, but not all of us should go.
Okay, so who's feeling stealthy?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Universe, just to clarify. It in fact
Yes, this is your universe speaking. How may I help you?
Customer
they
service?
take my switchy belt, or no? Because
They
it,
did take
like,
your switchy
glows.
belt.
They
Did take your
it,
switchy
okay.
belt. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, do we know where they put our stuff?
For the second time, they did take it into the main hall. You don't know where they took it beyond that.
Who's stealthy?
I think they'll notice a giant metal man missing.
I agree.
I'm kind of a stealthy person.
Sure.
The universe
She
suddenly
says it.
snickers.
She says it just like that too.
Okay.
I can go undetected at times, but I don't know if they're looking for a big bird.
I
That's what I
have a
was-
disguise.
But do you have your disguise kit?
Yeah, I assume. I don't know. Oh, probably not, because it's probably in my bag, actually.
Okay.
So, no.
because I could fly you up to the outside of the window.
But they're gonna notice a halfling flying on a bird up to a window.
Not if we just go straight
Lying
up.
fools.
It's dark.
I think they're gonna notice. Okay. I am thinking. I can't think, guys. I can't make decisions.
Just charge up there with like a sword or something. Sam did it.
I don't have a sword.
Oh, jeez.
I can shapeshift into a blink dog and go with you.
Okay.
I don't know if it's stealthy though. I didn't check.
Okay, let me try to unlock Alcor.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand roll and add your proficiency with these thieves' tools.
15.
15. Again, it doesn't take you as long this time as my camera dies on me for a brief second. It doesn't take you too long in order to release Alcor. But you do successfully remove the shackles from him as you quietly put them down, hopefully not to make a noise to draw the attention of any of the pirate guards.
Okay, and then I want to like shimmy everybody over to where I'm guessing we're locked in there.
Yes.
I would like to attempt to unlock the cart.
Could you
Okay.
squeeze through the bars, or are they too tight? But I'm pretty sure they were not made for halflings. But
That's an interesting point. Let's find out. Surprisingly, they were not made for halflings, and it will take a little bit of finessing. You might have to find a little bit of butter or grease, but no, I'm just kidding. You should be able to squeeze yourself through the bars, given
Okay.
enough time. Just suck in that halfling gut.
But I don't want to like stand on the other side to unlock it for Alcor unless Alcor, can you blink dog out or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have blink dog out of the shackles too, but that was nice seeing you do it.
Before I do anything, I want to figure out where I'm gonna go. So where's the cart? What are our surroundings in relation to the window? Does it look like I could climb up to it? Is there like a corridor with stairs leading up, and it might be in that direction?
So when you watched Sky leave, or not Sky, Talia leave, she went through the main hall and then disappeared from there. From what you can see, most of the keep is made up of large, loose cobblestone that has been kind of stacked atop one another, and then a little bit of mortar that's been placed over top. The walls are very serrated. They're all of different sizes. The general surrounding is you are in the middle cart with two more carts in front and the back of you. And then the large wooden door that are made up of wooden logs that situate themselves on the edge gate of the keep from overall. There seems to be a few other buildings to the opposite side of the main keep that they don't have any lights, they don't have any windows or anything along those lines by it. There doesn't seem to be much activity coming from there. There was a bit of an activity from there when they were originally removing all of the bits and pieces from the carts, the general items from the cove. Yeah, that's pretty much all you see. And the ground is simply made up of dirt and gravel.
Okay. I want to try to follow Talia. I'm guessing my first option would be to kind of like hide behind one of the carts. I'll try that.
So maneuvering yourself around the carts, you try and position yourself just out of sight from the flickering of the torchlights of night as you hide behind the first cart, the one closest to the main entrance door. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Okay. 13.
13.
I'm rolling so trash. That's like I haven't rolled anything higher than a 7. Anyway, it's a 13. My dog just peed on the bed.
Okay.
Alcor.
You're having Eli, you're having a great day. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. You know what's the best part is I'm guaranteeing that that's going to be the clip of the week.
Oh God.
So as you try and hide behind one of the wheels of the cart, just as you position yourself in the right way, the front doors from the main gate kind of burst open a little bit as two pirates exit the main hall, both kind of stumbling a little bit.
Nice.
What are you doing out here? There's nothing helping out here. Just come back inside, have a couple more drinks with us, you'll be fine. No, I thought I heard something out here. Hang on a second.
The one pirate begins to make its way directly over to the carts.
I will attempt to hide underneath the cart.
You dive under the cart, kind of belly to the ground, holding your mouth shut in order to keep from making any type of sound.
Can I go to the side of the cart that is the opposite side of where the tower is and sort of stick my head out the side of the bars and say, "Hey, bestie! Hey, bestie!"
The pirate begins to walk forward towards the first cart, holding now a torch that he's inspecting some of the individuals as it's far too dark at this point. He begins to bend down. He begins to bend down lower, and just at the point of where his eye line is just about to crest below the bottom of the cart, he hears out, "Hey, bestie! Hey!" Eli, you watch as the once squatting pirate now suddenly jolts up to the top and,
Huh? What is that?
he begins to walk to the other side of the cart in the middle, seeing Alara with her head sticking out the bars. Hey, bestie! Hey, bestie!
I thought I told you to shut up earlier.
Well, I missed you. I thought we could maybe catch up. I mean, we're gonna die tomorrow anyways, so why don't you tell me a little bit about your life? I want to know about you and who you are, and maybe we could get to know each other.
Where's the other pirate? other one.
He's kind of standing at the edge of the main entrance, waiting for his companion.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna come back. I'll sit tight.
The pirate walks over to Alara and says,
Hey. Wasn't
Hey.
there?
he's looking past you at this point, inspecting inside of the cart.
What? No. What are you doing? I know we were supposed to get some food, but no one's brought it. I feel the same way.
I
I've been
told you
looking
to
around
shut
for
up.
it. I just wanted to be friends with you. Are we playing a mirroring game now? Where we try and mirror each other? I
Hey,
used to play
you
that back
bird.
at home.
Bird boy.
What do you want?
Wasn't there another one of you in here?
We're all here.
Yeah. Remember me?
There's only one of me, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Pavo, make a deception check for me.
There is only one of me.
Can
There's
I
only
be?
one
Can
of
I?
both of us.
Can I be assisting with my?
A deception? Oh shit.
Yeah, you can roll. You can roll with advantage because of Alara.
All right. So that's a 13.
Oh man, you suck at lying.
He's a monk,
He's a
of
bird.
course.
I know.
He's an honorable individual, unlike some.
Yeah, I guess you're right. All right.
So can we talk now? Can you tell me about your life?
No.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
What? You said no.
Hey, bird. Tell this woman to shut up. She's making way too much noise out here. Some of us are trying to sleep. Unless she wants a throat slit, and then that's her choice. I'd keep her
we could be
quiet, though, if I
friends.
were you.
We were gonna be friends, you and I, and I'll turn my back and lean it against the bars.
He says, yeah, we can be friends. Come here.
I'm in a freaking jail cell.
Yeah, come closer.
You come here.
Come here. Come closer.
No, you're mean. We
No,
were gonna
that's
be
what I
friends,
thought.
but you were mean. Your loss, because I'm an awesome person.
You're a young girl who doesn't know any better to know when to shut up.
And
That's
he
true.
he leaves and begins to walk back towards the main hall entrance.
Okay. I will poke my head out to see if there are any guards around.
You seem to be in the clear.
I have
Like
a quick
there's-
question.
Okay.
How far, like, how high is the window and how big it is? Is it?
Window's not too high. It's probably maybe 15 to 20 feet high. It's a relatively large window. Probably a little bit shorter than your standard door, but it's a decent, probably about 1.5 feet, almost 2 feet in width.
How far off the floor is it?
From the ground, it's about 20 feet.
Is there anything that I could use to climb?
Yeah, the cobblestones that make up the keep are definitely they're not proportioned properly. They haven't been smoothed on the
Okay.
side, so it's just basically like protruding rocks. It'd be more
Alright.
or less like rock climbing at this point.
Can I
sorry.
see inside?
From where you are, no, you can
Yeah.
see the flicker of lights, but from where you are, you can't directly see. You can probably see the ceiling from where you are, but that's very blurry.
Could I blink on the side on the edge of the window?
You can certainly try.
And as Eli is an halfling, and he can ride a mastiff, can I take him with me as in part of my equipment? We're going to
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I'll let that happen. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'll,
Let's...
I'll shift into a blink dog, get out of the cell. Oh, no. Rewrite that. First, mind link with Eli,
Okay.
then change to a blink dog. Tell Eli to get on my back, and then,
So,
and then blink on the side of the window.
I mean, I feel like Eli has to react to your voice in his head.
Yeah, I was about to say, Eli, go ahead and make an intelligence check or an intelligence save for me, please.
Save.
Dave!
Uh,
I'm gonna
oh!
kill Eli!
It was, guys. That was a natural one. I have to re-roll.
Oh my god.
The only one.
20!
Hey!
Come on.
So Eli, as
Really understand?
23.
you're as you make your way outside of from where your hiding place is at this point, you can now see Elcor directly inside of the cage as he suddenly begins to transform. A small starlight illuminates from outside of him as he begins to shrink down and transform into this almost basset hound-esque little small dog. As he all of a sudden blinks almost at the snap of an eye, he's now outside of the cage, standing directly in front of you. As he
Okay.
looks towards you, you hear a voice of Alcor say to you, "Get on my back." For a moment, you're taken aback and thinking, A, is this dog talking to me? B, is this dog talking telepathic to me? C, have I just entirely lost my mind at this point? But you decide to roll with it anyway, as you begin to mount your blink dog companion Alcor.
I want to tell him you are such a creep. and then go along with it.
I can't help but now picture Alcor as the dog that Eli is holding on the screen right now.
I'm bigger than this.
All right.
All
So,
right. I guess I'm riding the blink dog.
okay. So, as you jump onto the back, you feel a strange tingling sensation for a moment, and then a pulling as if your soul is kind of being sucked out of your body for a moment. There's your consciousness is being pulled into a certain direction, something that
Oh, and
you've never
as we
felt
blink,
before.
As we blink, I say duck.
Now this strange Alcor teleporting dog is telling you about ducks. It's a very strange circumstance.
I'll quack.
Going hurt.
Alcor, make a
Oh god.
make an Arcana check for me, please.
Can't check. 11.
11. So, having a pretty good estimate in terms of the side ledge of the window, you focus your energies before closing your eyes for a brief moment. And as in Blink Dog fashion, you have the rest of the party watches as the two individuals evaporate into nothing for a brief moment. They then see them reappear just on the window's ledge of the window that Talia was looking up towards.
Jump in.
I feel slightly nauseous.
iRobot.
As you enter the insides, there's an individual inside of the chambers, back facing you at this point.
I hope it's her.
The individual removes the large black captain's hat, putting it down on the table as a flow of dark red hair cascades down her back.
Is it in slow motion?
Very much so.
Okay. Does she know we're here?
The voice speaks out. Well, it took you long enough, halfling. But I don't trust the dog. And as she says this, Alcor, you now realize that a floating dagger or floating rapier is now pointed directly at your throat.
Revert back to my original size. That should take the blade from my throat.
Where does it go?
Oh, God.
Reverting back to your original form. The rapier now suddenly appears at your ankles.
Ooh.
That short.
Ah, I see that your companions are also more than capable as well.
That's what they call us, the capable companions.
Is that what they call you?
Is that our team name, guys?
No.
Apparently
I
it
will
is
not.
now.
I will not allow that. I will TPK the entire party before I allow that to happen.
Well, I'm just trying to make conversation.
The female pirate speaks. Do either of you know Draconic?
I do.
Eli,
I can
hear.
translate.
Eli, you hear a word that's very similar to almost a sharp Gaelic tone or Russian, if you will. Alcor, you recognize the word as dance. And as she speaks this word, the rapier begins to float upward a little bit before it seemingly spins back towards her, resting directly on the writing desk in front of her. She turns to look at both of you with a jug of rum in her hands and says, "Well, no time like the present. Please, sit."
I'll sit.
Me too.
You find a bit of a makeshift couch where you can both sit down for a moment. She walks over to you and puts down two glass goblets in front of you, pouring some of the rum directly into the goblets. "Please, join me in a drink."
Okay, I'll have a drink.
Reaching forward, she clinks glasses with you before she takes a swig.
Cool. I like the vibe. Feels good.
I'm glad you were able to pick up on my subtleties earlier, Halfling. I am Captain Talia Barbosa,
Okay.
the captain of Death's Maiden, my ship.
My name
What
is
is your-
Eli.
Pleasure to meet you,
And-
Eli.
This is an all gesture, but I won't speak for Alcor. I'll let him introduce himself.
I am Alcor Arcadia. Nice to meet you. I guess under the circumstances.
Yes, under the circumstances. I couldn't have said it better myself. It seems we happen to have a common rivalry, if you will.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
I don't know what you've heard about me. They call me Death's Maiden. They call me the Terror of the Seas. But I do hold a strict code of conduct.
And that
My
is
one rule: women and children are left alone.
and
I've
they're
seen
not
two-
honoring that.
I've seen too many things to be willing to allow that to happen under my watch. If Kahbathi's reached the point of where he's no longer willing to accept that part of our deal, I take that as a reneging. And that leaves me open to perhaps make a new deal as I see fit.
Okay. I mean, we can try to come to an agreement. Obviously, we don't want any part of this. But I have to say that it would depend on the deal.
I think it's a little too late to be not a part of this. Would you not agree?
Did you chuckle out loud, Alcor?
Yeah, I'm like, it's just what part of the deal do we want?
Yeah.
In it.
Here's the problem I seem to be facing, Eli and Alcor. As you may know, there is a sea creature that guards the edges of these waters. If I was to renege on my deal, my passage permission would be revoked. I would be as useless as perhaps the ship you rode in on. But if that sea creature wasn't so much a problem, the sea creature that's commanded by Kahbathi, I would have free range to come and go as I please, and allow voyage for anyone I see fit, to the mainlands, to somewhere else.
Okay. I mean, I don't know about Alcor, but I don't know how much I can do about a massive sea creature. So is there a way around it, or is there something that we can do?
Are they buddies, or is he controlling the sea creature?
Yeah.
While I'm not 100% sure of the relationship, It seems that the creature is called, or comes when it is called. Otherwise, it's left to its own devices. Which leads me to believe that perhaps it's not under its own will in order to complete the tasks that's been assigned to it.
So which one of them is controlling it?
I think it's a pretty easy guess.
Is that Kahbathi? The tall guy with the skull?
You are a perceptive one, halfling.
So what are you suggesting? That we kill him?
All I'm potentially suggesting is that if Kahbathi was no longer in the picture, I most likely would not have to worry about the sea creature that guards the coastal lines, and then I'd be at free will to go as I please. And I would be more than happy to bring along anyone who wished to leave this place as well.
Okay. So we are completely unarmed. The rest of our group is stuck in a little, I don't know, what do you call it? Alcor, help me out.
Cell cage.
It's a cell cage thing. There's not much what we can do without help. And then if we were successful, would we be free to leave your ship whenever we wanted?
For the latter part, I have no reason to keep any of you anywhere.
Okay.
And where is Kahbathi staying? Where is he now?
Kahbathi stays within his quarters.
So here.
He is typically, he spends many a nights researching, going over some texts. He has a strange necklace that seems to be broken in the center. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I've caught him a few times paying significant attention to it, inspecting it, staring at it, obsessing over it. I can't promise that he would be asleep. I'm not sure if a creature like that even does sleep. But what I can say is this. What is he?
Yes.
He's evil. What he is, who he is, I can't tell you much of that, but I can tell you this. He is the evil, the blackness of the waters. How you do it does not matter to me. You seem relatively resourceful if you were able to make your way up to my window from a caged and locked cell. I'm sure you'll be very easily able to figure things out. You seem like a resourceful group.
Would it be a stretch to think that maybe he's using the necklace to control the evil octopus thing? Who we've met, by the way. We've had the pleasure.
It's a very disgusting thing, is it not?
It was.
So would
I can
we
tell
have
you
safe
this.
passage through this place?
If the sea creature was no more, I can guarantee you safe passage.
To get to Kahbathi tonight, or do we have to fight your pirates too?
I have some concerns around the pirates at this point. They seem quite pleased with the arrangements that we have here. They get whatever they want, whenever they want, as long as they continue to bring individuals towards Kahbathi. I've also noticed recently that some do not listen to me as they once did.
So, what about this necklace thing? Do you think he controls the creature with the necklace? Because in theory,
Perhaps.
if he's like asleep or something, couldn't we just take the necklace and I don't know, just options. We need weapons. We have no weapons. Can you help us out with that?
I would not be able to arm all of you this moment. The closest I could do is potentially get those to you tomorrow morning. I can convince Kahbathi, and perhaps Matu, that once you have joined their ranks, that of course you'll need your weapons. I can ensure that your weapons will be at the beach tomorrow. That's as far as I would be able to do for you.
But don't you want us to kill him tonight?
I doubt that you would have much luck killing him tonight.
Okay, noted. All right, well then that makes my next question, which is where are his quarters, irrelevant. Okay, so we help you take out Lord Kahbathi, and you get us off this island. Is that the deal?
I think that's a relatively fair deal, is it not?
Okay. Yeah, I think so. I'm just wondering how we're gonna do this.
Basically,
Well.
when they get out of the cell tomorrow for the sacrifice, that's when there are our weapons on the beach. That's when we would.
I feel like we need at least one weapon though. Like they wouldn't know that we had that weapon because they took away all of our stuff. So we could use that to like kill somebody or
Well,
like if we have no
I'll-
weapons and we're shackled.
you had no weapons and you were shackled before you came here.
Yeah, and I still have no weapons.
But you're not shackled anymore.
But you're not shackled or caged anymore, are you?
Okay, I guess we're gonna go find weapons, Alcor.
I mean, we cannot get out of the cell tomorrow morning with weapons in hand. They will see it. So we'll have to wait until we get to the beach.
What about like a concealed weapon, like a dagger or... Do you have any cutlery?
A butter knife, fork, spoon.
I don't keep cutlery here, no.
Okay, well then I guess we are winging it.
That's where the best plans come from, I find, mostly.
Do they though? Do they, Talia? Okay.
Living on
Go
the
ahead.
high seas, I find that improvisation is typically the best route. Having planned too much, most of the time you have to plan twice.
Okay, well, works for me. It's good to know that we have you on our side. Can you get anybody to fight alongside us, or have you lost like all the pirates by this point?
I will do my best in terms of reinforcements.
Okay.
You bring the fight, I will do what I can.
Okay.
Better than dying on the beach.
Agreed.
Now, if you don't mind, I have to drink myself into a drunken stupor.
Respect.
That'd be nice for the fight tomorrow.
Yeah. I have to
Is
go
there
sleep
any
in
other
a
way to
cell.
live? Yes, well, I don't envy you now, but if we can get you off this island, I can guarantee you'll be in much comfortable quarters very soon.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, Alcor, do you want to do your creepy dog thing?
Are you okay with it, or do you want
It's
to?
not creepy. It's an adorable basset hound, okay?
Is it actually a basset hound?
Hell yeah, it's a basset hound. He turns into a basset hound. Blink dogs are basset hounds in my world. That's how it goes.
Yeah. The image I have doesn't look like this, but okay, fine.
Well, would you rather be a wiener schnitzel? Because that's where you're headed, young man.
But I guess it's the last time I change it to this.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll change back.
Okay, so as you change back, you find your friend Eli once again mounting you. As you blink from the windowsill, making, come on, get your mind out of the gutters, god damn it. You blink once again and you're back on the ground.
Is there anyone else? Any guards or anything?
No,
We should've
no,
checked
there's no one
before.
else.
Oh,
No, I'm just
okay,
kidding.
okay.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, there's no protection at all?
I swear to God, you're lucky there's no rocks around to fall on you right now, Ollie.
Okay. I will go. I will like shimmy back into my cage. And
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah.
I will relay the information to the group.
Okay.
Wait, well, all this transpired. Can I have sat really like close next to Trix, like in her personal space, like almost sat on her a little bit, and say, "Hey, did you see it? I broke my hand."
Point.
Did you see it?
Yeah. It's broken.
Not anymore. Wave it around like this. Have you ever broken anything?
Oh, wow. Who fixed that for you?
Well, Alcor is right there. It's in front of everybody.
So why are you showing me?
Well, I wanted to find a natural segue into asking you if you've ever broken any bones before.
Well, let me think. No, almost, no, I don't think so.
Almost. When did you almost break a bone?
Well, there was a time a while back, I had my hand in something, it got stuck, I had to leave in a panic.
You had your hand in something. What did you have your hand in?
Oh,
Please say the cookie jar. Please say the cookie jar.
What did you have your hand
not
in?
a cookie jar.
Not a cookie jar. Well, cookies are pretty good, though. I've taken a few cookies in my life.
Well, it was like a sort of chest, I guess.
A chest.
Yeah, some gold and whatnot.
Are you like really rich? Because you take a lot of gold from chests.
No.
Did you have a lot of gold?
I've had gold, and then I don't, then I do, then I don't, then I do.
Oh yeah, I feel ya. I've been pretty broke ass.
Have you broken anything other than your wrist?
No.
She breaks the silence quite often.
Pavo, what is your problem with me?
Yes, Pavo.
I'm trying to meditate over here.
God, all you do is meditate. What is that about?
Peaceful.
Oh my God. Sometimes peace comes from other things. Like bonding and sharing our life stories. Pavo, have you ever broken anything?
No.
Okay, I hate to interrupt the
We're a few
slumber
hours
party.
away from execution. I don't think our life stories matter at this moment.
We're not gonna die. It's fine.
Did I relay the information to the group yet? Was I just like standing there waiting for...
No, I was doing this while you guys were gone.
Oh, okay.
But I've
come back
put 'em
in
down.
halfway through, I'll say, okay, I don't want to interrupt the slumber party that we have going on here, but this is this is what we discovered. First, Alcor invaded my personal headspace, and then I mounted him like a dog, and then we went. And then we went to go see Sky doggy style, not Sky, Talia.
Oh, God.
Well, maybe if
And-
you did more meditating like Pablo, your headspace wouldn't be invaded.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What happened?
I just said, Alcor invaded my personal headspace.
Right, I
And
know
then
about
we
that.
went
yeah.
we went to go see Talia doggy style, and then we together hatched a plan
Mhm.
to kill Kahbathi tomorrow morning on the beach.
I'll just look at Alcor and say, "You went doggy style."
Talia's pirates. How do we know which ones of them is going to be on our side and which are not?
They
I
won't
don't
be
know.
attacking us.
Yeah, well, there's that. She didn't seem very confident, guys. We might die, to be honest. But if we succeed, then she promises that she's gonna take us on our big fancy ship, and we can get out of here. So I guess that's good.
So we help her get rid of her problem. She gives us passage to the mainland.
Solves our problem.
She did not say the mainland. She said that we were free to leave whenever we wanted, though. I guess.
What about all the other captives? What if they get hurt?
Well, let's hope that we go first.
Yeah.
They're going to get hurt anyway.
Thank you,
Alcor.
Alcor.
They're going to get sacrificed tomorrow. He said numbers over quality. So he's going to sacrifice everybody. So either we do something or they all die.
All right.
Hope we can prevent anybody else from getting hurt.
Yeah, I just hate that we have to kill people. That's all.
Well, I mean, they're like the worst.
Bad
know.
people. We're
Yeah.
not traits of people anyway. So
I know, but sometimes people do bad things because of the circumstances that they're in.
yeah, and that's a choice, and too bad for them. They should die.
Alcor.
I'm not one for
Actually,
killing
you know what?
either, but Sky has crossed that line.
For once,
Yeah.
I think I am with Alcor. I'm with Alcor on that.
I'm glad you two bonded on your doggy style journey.
We did. We really did.
Yeah. That was special.
I'm gonna murder all of you.
Okay. I guess like there's nothing to do but sleep and break.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I have to put the sheets in the laundry.
Yeah. Alcor wet the bed.
well, at the behest of our rogue, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick bio break. We'll be back shortly. Just give us a couple minutes. Some of us have had a doggy break problem.
Leave your questions in chat.
No, please don't leave your questions in chat on this one.
Uh,
I don't want to know what the hell the
Oh,
people are going to
come on.
ask after this. No, by all means, leave your questions in chat. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back uno momento. Stay with us.
How this goes.
All right, and we are back. Welcome back, everybody. We had a little bit of a bio break, but we are back now, live and in color. So, from chat, we have a question. Curious if any of the characters have any phobias or in their traits, or perhaps to tease us with perhaps two people who have something. I know that Alcor has a fear of Alara leading.
I will add this.
That's a fear we all have across the streams. That's absolutely a fear we all have.
Mm,
Eli,
think so.
anything? No?
No, Eli is
Understood.
like fearless to a fault.
Wow. It's like a mini white shaft. Well done.
But
You know
that's
what?
not a-
Ollie's
Go.
scared of those giant magnets at scrapyards that pick up metal.
Pablo
What
now
about you,
has a
Trix?
Fear of ogres.
Ogres? Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. What about you, Trix?
Oh.
Okay.
I gotta think about that one.
Trix has a fear of commitment.
Yeah.
We'll put that in there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Probably.
Eli fears hearing Alcor using magic behind her. Yeah, no, that's
I was-
pretty straightforward.
I was gonna say that, but we had a bonding moment, so I didn't want to rehash old wounds.
Adorbs. Adorbs. So hopefully that answers your questions across the stream. If you have any interesting ideas for the DM to throw some phobias in there, feel free to reach out and let me know. And I would be happy to scare the crap out of my party with it. All right. So where were we? As
Going to
the
sleep.
as the night continues as the night continues onward, you find yourselves able to find some sleep, but
Oh my god, Alcor, did they take your panda mask?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
they did take your panda mask, my friend. I'm sorry.
What are we gonna do? Should we wrap some cloth around your eyes or something?
That won't work.
Why do you
Won't
need
work.
a mask to sleep?
It's not dark enough.
God, even when you communicate to people, it's so grim.
it's not.
Jesus.
It's not dark enough here.
Oh my god. Well, maybe if Pavel like casts his wing over top of you, and
he's way too happy a person. He's shining too much light.
He's like the emo of the group.
I
Kidding,
know
I'm
what the
not-
heck.
He even got a nice scarf there to add to the.
Freezing in my basement.
Why don't you just turn into a bat or something? Something that I can't see.
Yeah.
It's only 1 hour. It won't help.
Well, we could just knock you out. I mean, there's that option too.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
I can't.
Wow.
Oh, shut up, Pavo. I was joking.
Hmm.
Man of many
I mean,
words over there, or
I
bird
feel
of
like-
many words.
I feel like none of us are really gonna have a great sleep, so.
I'll be fine.
Oh, well, good
I'll
for
be-
you.
Wow.
And I said
Good
to
for you.
myself, go into a meditation.
I'm going in sentry mode.
Does anyone have any good like bedtime stories or anything like that? You know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They lay down and fell asleep. Good night.
Oh God.
As she
I know,
says
fun.
this, I'm gonna take my hat and like pull it over my eyes and my ears.
Ah.
Like go to sleep in the corner.
I will tell Ilara about the little village where I'm from. It is a village.
It is little.
It was very small. We used to have like a little market in the center of town. Everybody
Yeah.
kind of knew everybody else. There were like green rolling hills and lots of tall trees. And we were very far from like the outside world and no one really bothered us.
Wow.
It's a very peaceful place.
That sounds really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the taste of strawberries and cream?
I know, yeah. That game. Did you live in the Shire?
I am a halfling.
with black curly hair, brown curly hair.
Maybe one day we can go there.
You guys would love it there.
I know I would, but this group is kind of moody. I don't know if the rest of them would like it very much.
Yeah, they might need to lighten up first. Everybody's
Yeah.
very friendly there.
I don't think we would fit in. They're too little people. We won't have any place to stay.
We're a very accepting bunch.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a lovely town.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were meditating, Pavo.
I can still
Yeah.
hear.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, thanks for sharing that, Eli. That
You're
was
very
nice.
welcome.
I feel like I can go to bed now.
Thank the gods.
And I'll lay my head on top of Eli's hip bone.
Why would you
Why
pick a hip bone?
level
That's like
go
the
to
most
sleep?
uncomfortable part.
Hard.
Yeah, well, what else would I just go with it, okay?
Okay.
On my back, okay?
Well, I mean, it depends how chubby Eli is as to how comfortable.
That's true.
I'm good. I can eat.
Okay, so there you go. There's a little bit of cushion.
I don't know. I will say good night, everybody. Hope you don't die tomorrow.
We won't. Night.
What?
All right. So,
I can't even with my own character.
I know, right? My village is a village.
let me tell you about my little village. It's a village. It's pretty little.
I said it was green.
There's a market,
Yeah, good.
houses, and stores.
Trees.
Totally.
Peaceful. Yeah.
Yeah, see? I figured it out.
Probably
It's a good
peaceful because
bedtime
Elara's not there.
Nat 20 on storytelling there, Eli.
What? Oh, man.
Man,
All right. So,
poor Alara.
Haters
As,
gonna hate.
as you all find some level of rest over the course of the remainder of the night, none of you are able to really find comfort in your rest. The night goes by. Excuse me. The night goes by much quicker than you would have expected before the sudden sunrise. As it raises up into the sky, the lights beginning to shine down on each one of your faces, stirring you once again. It doesn't take long before the pirates begin to bang on the cages once more to arouse the rest. As a few of them begin to open up the back door of your carriage, they enter in to ensure that everyone is still properly secured. Looking down, they see that Eli and Alcor's shackles are no longer on them. A little confused by it, they pick it up and reshackle both of you. Pushing just the 6 of you outside of the cage, they begin to lead you outward. You leave the gates and begin to make your way down the side, just on the edge of the cliff top. Down below, you can see the rocky, gravelly beaches that you were told about earlier, the large archway of stone that protrudes out of the water. They continue to lead you downward to a small cave that seems to have been built into a makeshift staircase that leads further downwards into the earth. As you walk down, you see various torch stones hanging off the sides. It doesn't take long for you to reach the bottom before you're led out once again into the open. You're brought to a very similar cove to which you remember. Not as big as the Survivor's Cove, but a cove nonetheless. There you can see a gathering of pirates, of cult members. Directly up on a large stone, you can see a bit of an altar that has been laid out. You can see now, standing around the large stone that holds the altar, Talia is there, Sky is there, Matu is there, and two of the robed individuals, very similar to the ones that you had seen with Matu during the first ritual that was completed. They lead you to posts that stand out in the middle of the beach as they undo your shackles for a brief moment to reshackle you, binding your hands behind your back attached to the posts.
Just a
Not
question.
knowing what... Sorry, go ahead.
Did we get a long rest, short rest? What did we get? Because you said we didn't sleep very good last night.
I'll be nice today and still give you the benefits of a long rest.
All right, thank you.
Everybody seems to be moving around, conversing with each other, not sure what to expect next. While you face outward towards the sea, you once again see a beautiful landscape of the ocean cascading towards the shoreline as white waves roll into the shore. Suddenly, a hush begins to emanate around the crowd. They all begin to look behind you towards the entrance of the cove. And but a few short moments later, you see the fiend, the priest of the cult, known as Lord Kahbathi, walk closer towards the stone with the altar set upon it. He seems to walk up a bit of a ramp that naturally occurs within the stone. As it loops around the back, he makes his way up to the top. Looking down on all of you, he addresses the crowd. Welcome all to the first of many of my rituals. Albeit we've had a few failings in the past with the individuals that are here. This is not the right music for this time.
So lighthearted.
We
Yes,
The
got
fairies
it.
are here to save
We're
us.
gonna die.
Oh, the pixies.
That's what I'm saying, yo. This music is like pixie music.
Is it me who has the thing to call them?
Where did they take it?
No. Oh, right. I forget what it was.
It was a
Continuing
bamboo
to address the crowd. We are here today, not as a moment of sadness, but a moment of celebration, as we have begin
Oh, I
further
don't-
to our goals.
Answer behind my back. Sorry. I'm clapping behind my back.
Oh my gosh.
You're making the universe angry.
I know.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
the universe loves when it gets interrupted. As I was saying, this is a moment of celebration as we move forward with our endeavors towards reclaiming the skies, reclaiming the oceans. We will build the King of the Jungle's army, and he will grant us vast, vast lands and territories. Fear not, for the gods will fall before him, and a new age will join us and rise up in his image. He looks down towards you all. I see we've brought in the strongest of those that remained at the cove as our first inductees into our family.
Thank you. We are very strong.
Bubble.
Now, if you'll all join me in praise to the waters, in praise to the black deep, to accept and give the strength to these individuals, to allow them to survive the transformation.
Where's
individuals
Talia?
Begin
we
to
see
bow
her at
their
all?
head. She's off,
She's there.
She's standing right next to Sky for the moment, pursuing or watching the everything occur.
Mm-hmm.
Is she looking at me?
She's looking at all of you. Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't look like she wants me to do anything, does she?
She's watching.
Can't do too much with our hands tied behind our backs right now.
Says you. No, I'm joking. Yeah. All right. So people are praying now?
As they begin to bow their heads, there's a moment of silence before Kahbathi raises his head once more. He begins to raise his hands to the skies as the necklace situated around his neck begins to glow a familiar, eerie blue. As he does, you look down to see blue circles begin to form around your feet. Small puddles
Pleasure, guys.
begin to emanate and wave just
Ca-
below your feet.
Can I struggle a little bit? I just want to see what happens if I struggle.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me. Or make a strength save, sorry.
Five.
You begin to struggle, trying to pull yourself out of it. Doesn't seem to do any good.
Do I recognize anything about this necklace thing or the symbols on the floor?
They're not symbols on the floor. It's just a blue glow, circular glow. You absolutely remember it from the ritual that was performed at the tree.
Okay. So we're going to be turned into those little inky things.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, that's what happens if it fails. So we don't actually know what happens if they succeed.
How big are the circles?
They're probably about 2.5 feet in diameter.
I would like to try and attempt to straddle the circle.
It's too far out for your foot to reach.
Is there a post like that we're tied our hands around?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to grab it with my feet and try to walk back up the post. Like kind of, as if you're trying to put your feet down and grab the post.
Yeah, of course. As you generally do, you reach down to pull up the
I'm
post.
different than most people.
Yeah, what?
You can try and make an athletics check.
Athletics. That would be an 18.
An 18. So, you reach around and begin to try and shimmy up the pole, and you get probably about a foot off the ground before the weight of your entire body kind of takes form over top of your ankles as you begin to slide down the pole.
Greased pole. Damn.
We all are on the same pole. Do we all have our own pole?
You all have your own poles.
Don't touch my pole.
Do I still have that reed that the fairies or the pixies gave me?
The reed that the pixies gave you. Remind
It
me.
is a hollowed out reed that I can light with a source of fire, which I'm gonna figure out later. If if I have the reed, you're supposed to light it and then they come.
You do have the reed on you. It is
Okay.
situated in the inside front pocket of your vest.
Is there any fire anywhere?
Not at this point, no.
And I take it that pole with my entire weight on it didn't budge.
No, it is thoroughly situated in the ground.
All right.
I thought you were trying to shimmy up the pole
Well,
as
I
opposed
was,
to pull
but
it
if I was
up.
coming down, I figured my weight on it, it could have tipped it or something too.
Can anyone cast any fire spells at all?
I was just gonna ask, with my hands behind my back, can I perform the somatic version of spells? Or no? Like, how big of a hand gesture do I need?
Not too big. Not too big.
So I could perform a spell?
You could probably perform a spell, yep.
Okay, well, now that I remembered that I have the reed, can I ask, can anyone make fire?
No.
So you're asking someone to put you on fire. 'Cause I almost did that in the first episode.
We've come full circle! Yes!
I just want to make
now
sure.
he's asking for it.
Can anyone create fire? Can anyone create fire?
I could,
Not-
but mine would hurt. Maybe Alcor.
No, I
But
can
what if-
control it. I can even make it bigger or smaller.
What if I hand it to you? What if I try to throw it to you? The actual thing.
I'm gonna destroy it. I don't have nice fire.
You just have to light it.
As you guys
My
are yelling
fire
back and
phone?
forth, the blue circles begin to glow brighter,
Should I
Okay.
just take him
and
out?
the puddles
Should I
of
just take
water
him out?
begin to continue
I-
to
Just
grow.
shoot Eli.
Eli?
No, can I try to throw her the reed?
How?
It's in your front pocket. Your hands are
It's in
behind
your
your
front
back.
pocket.
My hands are behind
Okay.
my back. There's no way I'm gonna catch that shit.
Do you want to light me on fire? I'm tied to a pole like a witch.
No, why don't I just take out his necklace? You want me to take out
Droplets.
his necklace?
Okay, yeah.
Droplets of rain begin to trickle down as the
Yeah.
sky darkens from a beautiful blue to a pale and lifeless
Shoot 'em.
gray.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna cast magic missile at his necklace.
Yeah, you are.
At who? Kahbathi's necklace?
Oh god.
Yeah, the blue glowing one.
Okay.
Oh,
What? Did you just say no in response?
no. That doesn't look like a good reaction though.
I
mean,
know.
guess
We're either
it's too
all
late.
gonna die or we fucked up his whole plans.
Go ahead. And so you, do you have a spell focus?
No, but it doesn't require any components. It's only verbal and somatic.
Okay. So as you do a bit of a motion as a last ditch effort, three glowing darts of energy begin to spurt out from behind you as they fly upward, flying towards Kahbathi. As it makes its way, he simply looks up towards the darts approaching him as he covers himself up for a brief moment. They do impact him. Go ahead and roll damage.
We just
Okay.
pissed him off.
But he covered his necklace, is what you're saying.
He did.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Didn't
So,
cast shield.
3. Oops. 8. So that's 13 points of force damage.
Okay. Barely phased by the attack, Kahbathi smiles, knowing that he's potentially won the day. Fear not of the upcoming change, my children. The transformation will surely bring you immense pain, but the pain will only be temporary. For once complete, you will see clearly for the first time in your existence. Now, do any of you have any final words?
Oh, I got a lot of words.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay. He begins
Well, wait.
to raise.
Wait, stop!
What the
Can I want to try to get the read. At least try to get it.
Yeah.
Why don't you get it with your mouth? Like,
You have to light it.
I'm
Wow.
fucking
Bring
saying
it out. Bring it out and I'll
I
try
just
and
don't
light
want
it.
to die. I just don't want to die. I mean, I don't think there's anything we can do. I can't think of anything to do.
Are there rocks around me? Are there
Mhm.
rocks?
There are rocks.
Can I use my hoof as a flint with a rock?
I find myself heading towards the light.
Oh God.
I will
What the hell?
I will allow one more attempt. So, Eli, make a sleight of hand check to try and take the readout.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it if I get it. Okay, let's see. 14.
Okay. So, a 14, you can reach into your side pocket and pull the readout with your teeth.
Okay.
The reed stands out, protruding from your mouth at this point.
Light a cigarette.
I am going to attempt to try to like spit it far away from me and then tell her to light it on fire. Elara, light it on fire.
I
Can
thought
you
we were
do
doing
fire?
the hoop thing. What the
Well,
fuck?
no.
Fine.
She's not gonna be able to. Okay.
Oh my god. I
Put
will if I cast Firebolt, Jesus Christ. I only have Firebolt. Why? If I cast Firebolt next to it, can it like catch the grass on fire and can I like is there some way that I would know how to not destroy this object by
I
casting
think we're on a
Firebolt?
beach. So
Okay.
Sand.
I'm gonna spit it as far away from me as I can. Like
Jesus Christ.
Eli spits it out as far as he can, screaming, "Somebody light the damn thing! Just light it!"
Nobody heard it.
Oh my God.
Okay, seriously though, is there some way that I know of with Firebolt? Like, do I have to specifically target the object to catch it on fire? Or like, can I diminish its damaging capacity by purposely aiming like into the sand underneath it? I don't know.
Well, you're just gonna have to take a chance then, aren't you?
Oh my god, Eli, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do. Do you have any other better idea?
I don't know. Where the fuck is Talia doing? Oh my god, I don't want to destroy this thing. Okay, fine. I will fucking cast Firebolt. Alcor, you control the flames.
It's not a reaction. I cannot do it like this. You have to hit first.
Okay, well, fine. I cast Firebolt at... Actually, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I don't need components. Okay, yeah, so I cast Firebolt at the raid. Light
Okay.
it on fire.
Make a ranged spell attack.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, what the hell is this?
I don't know, but
Oh man! Oh,
Did you
it's
hit?
like I don't even want it to hit. That
Did
would
you
hit.
hit that?
We
It's
just
a
need
21.
minimal damage.
It's a 21 to hit.
okay.
Okay, so the bolt hits the reed directly. You all watch for just a split second as an ember begins to glow at the end of the reed
Hello.
before it goes out.
Okay. Well,
What? What?
But that's not pixies. Darn.
Matu
pixies.
begins to, Kahbathi begins to raise his hands into the sky. The ruins around, or the circles around you begin to glow brighter. Water begins to bubble. The puddle begins to gush from underneath you, soaking your feet.
What is Talia doing? What is she doing?
Being useless.
I want to just be looking at her.
Drunk.
Can't blow her cover.
I'm the only one. I just want to see
As-
what she's doing.
Kahbathi begins to speak the ritual. You all hear the call of a hawk from high above. The hawk flies over top and immediately begins to scratch at Kahbathi's arms. He flings at the bird, and as he does, the bird flies off towards to the sky once again. Everybody's eyes now directly on this strange hawk. As it loops around and dives down, inches, feet before the ground, it suddenly transforms into a large lizard figure.
Hey, it's our buddy.
Hey! What's up, Gundar?
Wondering when
not-
he was gonna show up.
We're not in a good place.
I thought we were loyal Gryffindors for a second.
Dendar falls to the ground, superhero knee drop pose to the beach. His back turns toward you. Dendar clenches his mighty axe. Standing upright.
Sorry.
I don't understand what's so funny.
Nothing. Nothing. Continue.
Dendar clutches his mighty axe as he stands upward. You don't belong here, priest. Matu takes a step back. It's him, Lord Kahbathi. It's the Blackstone warrior. With a look of annoyance at first, Kahbathi's lips suddenly spread into a smile. Fool. You come to our place of ritual, thinking that just one man can defeat us all. Today I will kill 2 birds with 1 stone, truly. Dendar looks back at you with a smile before turning back to Kahbathi. Who said I came alone? Raising his fingers to his lips, he lets out a loud whistle, and suddenly the dark gray clouds begin to reflect various hues of purples and pinks. Looking back to the best that you can, you now see that the forest looks as though it's on a technicolored fire with dozens of small light pips cascading over the cliffside. The pixies have now arrived.
Yes,
Yes.
pixies.
They quickly
Is everybody-
begin to fly down, causing small bolts of arcane energies to fly, attacking the enemies upon the beach. A small pink and blue light fly directly in Pavo's face. Not to worry, my friend. The pixies honor their agreements. We will have you out of your shackles in a brief moment. They whip around the backside as they begin to work on the chains that bind you. Kahbathi yells out, Matu, Talia, do not let them stop the ritual. Sky begins to draw her sword with a look of murderous intent in her eyes. This is the last time you'll ruin my chances of escape. Raising her sword high in front of her, she lunges towards Eli, and as she swings down with a killing blow, but her blade is stopped by another blade. Talia, with both rapiers outstretched, smiles as she pushes back Sky's blade. You really are a bitch, you know that? As the two begin to engage in battle, with chaos raging all around you, you finally feel your shackles loosen and fall to the ground. And how convenient that you see off just to the side, your weapons and side items sit directly to the side of you.
Fantastic.
rushing over. You begin to sort through it, picking up your weapons, your spellcast focus, your belt, your switchy belt, and any armor that you have directly in front of you. As you now hold all of your weapons directly in front of you, Dendar looks back towards you and looks towards the entrance of the cave as more pirates and cult members begin to lurch in from it. Dendar looks to you and says, "Not to worry. I'll take care of these guys. You go ahead and take care of the rest." Pointing directly toward Kahbathi. Kahbathi now infuriated, necklace glowing as bright as it possibly could. He commands down towards the two cult members that stand directly in front of the rock face. As they pull back their hoods, you now see these disgusting fish-like creatures directly in front of you, tentacles that wave off the back of their necks, their mouths spread out almost like that of the predator. All of you look towards your enemy, standing face to face directly in front of them, knowing that this is the battle to end all battles.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
No!
Ah!
I thought we were gonna fight.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Sorry, guys, but this is a little bit more than a 10-minute battle, so it's...
Yeah, I know. Okay, we'll kick back next
I
week.
cannot believe we actually lit that read.
I can't either. Did we actually light it or activate it? Or did it
For a
not work?
brief second,
Oh, okay.
your last-ditch effort, it worked.
It's great. I was terrified I was going to destroy it. But then I was
thought
like, well,
I was terrified that I was about to kill all of you.
what the hell?
What do you
I was
mean?
waiting for someone to do something, and I'm like,
Because
okay.
Talia was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. So I'm just sitting
No,
here picking my nose.
Talia said she would make sure that your weapons were on the beach, and that you needed to defeat Kahbathi.
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
Okay,
what I
but
said.
so I don't know what other options were there that we're just not thinking of.
All my stuff was like touch and self.
What
I just
other
realized
options?
touching myself and nothing was
Let this be a lesson to you all in terms of D&D. There are all of the options. You just need to think of them.
Well, we did.
And it worked.
I could have gotten out of it, but only me would have changed anything. So
Alcor could have got out of it. Alcor could have gotten the reed. He could have set it on fire.
Yeah, Alcor.
no, this I couldn't do. I have nothing to set it on fire, not even a spell. I have control flame, which means there needs to be a flame for me to control it.
Wow, that was
Well.
Sketchy.
And I didn't even know the reed needs to be lit. I completely forgot about it.
I had it in my notes.
Yeah, because it's your item.
Oh boy. I
Well,
I can't think of anything else that would have worked.
I had like 0 spells that would work and like no equipment.
I mean, I think the biggest problem is that you guys didn't talk about what you were going to do beforehand, and you didn't try anything. You tried a couple things, but that's really the point, is that, when you're put in these kind of situations that seem hopeless, you just got to try different things as much as possible until something works.
Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of things that you could think of that we didn't think of.
Sure, but that's not my job. As the DM,
No,
I'm just supposed to put
not
you
your
in
job.
really shitty situations and see how you guys figure it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we could have tried to attack as soon as they were switching our shackles around.
You could have, yeah.
I
But
was
we
gonna
didn't.
try and turn shackles into a little dagger, but then you
thought
guys
we
wouldn't
were
have
supposed
shackles
to-
and they'd catch us.
I
Yeah.
thought
Could've
you
tried that
wanted
too.
us to go to the beach. Like I thought we were supposed to go to the beach. I thought something was gonna happen at the beach. I kept waiting
know.
for
Well,
something to
so-
happen.
Something is happening at the beach. We're dying.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
just it was my misunderstanding. I thought that Talia was gonna like release us, so I was waiting for her to do that.
No, I knew she wasn't gonna do that, but I was waiting for like I was waiting for the eagle, pretty much. I was waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, we almost died.
If you hadn't got the read off, it probably wouldn't have the eagle wouldn't have come.
I totally got it off. I got off.
God.
Doggy style.
So-
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
so next time, remember, set Eli on fire.
Yeah.
It's a solution for everything.
God.
Moral of the story:
No.
set Eli on
Yeah.
fire.
That is not the learning to take away.
Never been good
Across
in
the
school.
streams. Thank you so much for the happiest 10th anniversary. He's right. We do have our 10th anniversary, which could be the last campaign game that we play for the year. So
What?
it will be an interesting one to say the least.
Oh yeah.
So after that, we might be doing a couple activities. We're still going to have our world building. We're still going to do our building character, but a few of our players are going to be heading out for the holidays. So the next one will probably be our last of our main campaign. You can still catch some D&D on our channel. We're looking to potentially put together a one-shot specifically for Christmas. So we'll keep you posted on that with all of our social media doodaddy thingamabobber whatnots. But yeah, the final battle commences next week, guys.
Woo!
Oh
Yes.
shit.
Getting off this island.
Or die trying.
Yeah, clearly.
It's a nice island. We should call it home.
Okay, I'm leaving Pavu behind.
Whole thing turns into Lord of the Flies.
Oh, I'm sure Pavo wants to get off the island just as much. He's got a lot at stake on the mainland.
Interesting.
As do Ollie, Alcor, and Eli. But not to get into too many spoilers.
And that's some spoilers even for me. Not about Alcor, but Eli and Pavo. Like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And Ollie.
Nothing bad.
I want to know now.
Well, then you should tune in next week to find out a little bit more about Careful Cantrip.
I'll be there.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for sticking around. We're, as I said, the big final battle commences next week. So make sure you come and check us out next week to see if our heroes will succeed and make it off the island or if they will find a watery grave. Anything can happen. So if there's not anything else, players.
No.
All right.
We're good.
I will remind you all to be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.